Good evening, Tom here, Cinema Attacks, and we are live. And how's everybody doing? Is anybody in the chat? I don't
Oh,
see
sorry.
anybody yet.
Not
We
us.
have we have been shifting the time around, so I don't know if that's confusing people, possibly.
Hmm.
But Scott, say hello to the nice
Hello,
people,
everybody.
and Eli,
Hello.
and trying to look at the.
At midnight?
Do they? Oh, and Midnight's behind me.
Yep. Yep.
He's awake.
Yeah. The beast is awakened.
Yeah.
The black
Yeah.
beast of doom.
Be careful who you call. Use that term on.
That's true. That's true. That is true. Only cats. Only cats. And dogs.
Midnight's fine with it. He's not a sissy.
No. No.
Yeah, sorry.
Every time someone has a black cat, I always have to make some stupid evil joke, like all black cats.
It sounds like an Argusland album. The Black
It did.
Beast of Doom.
That was going in a weird direction. I meant it more of a Halloweeny way.
Yeah.
Witchy.
Okay.
Witch cat stuff.
Yeah. When he's out of food, he's certainly doom laden.
He's a demon.
Yeah, and beastly. So it's a good fit, I think.
Oh, yeah. Does he get upset, or is it more mopey, emo, like, oh God, I'm gonna die?
It's really both. But
Okay.
he gets most upset when he gets out of water.
That's fair. That's fair. Being out of water is probably terrifying. Oh fuck.
So he'll just, like, if I'm sleeping and he's out of water, he'll just go right into my face and just nonstop meow.
That's fair. That's what I would do.
Like, he's like, you need to fix this now.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I am dying currently.
Yeah.
Does he slap you?
No.
When one of my cats wants me to get up, it's not a forceful slap, but he just reaches out and just taps my face like, hey, fucker, come on, time to get up.
But one of my favorite things to watch on the internet is cat slapping videos. Just cats slapping anything. It's so fun I just can't get enough of it.
Like I have these stacks of movies to watch, and I'll just spend 2 hours watching like chunky cat reels on Instagram.
Did you guys ever see that video or whatever you call it, clip that Gary Holt uploaded? Like, it might have been 6 months ago now, but it's the one where it's like, I think it was a bit For Whom the Bell Tolls or whatever, and the cat slapping other cats to the sound of to the beat of For Whom the Bell Tolls.
I did not see that, but that sounds pretty good.
It went kind of viral. Like it got millions of views, or viral, I guess, for a Gary Holt status type person. I liked it. Did you guys notice? Are you guys seeing the software update on the restream? It's kind of cool looking, at least on my end.
Yeah, it looks a little different.
I like it. Says up on the top, it says on air. That makes me feel really important. And
yeah, and I also upgraded to the next tier.
Oh,
so I don't know if that's part why it looks different, or if it's because of updates, or both.
Yeah, I just saw things I hadn't seen before, but I was don't get confused. Just
don't worry about it.
Make sure the sound fucking works, asshole.
Yeah.
Don't be distracted by all the cool new things.
You start just pressing random buttons, the whole thing's going to explode.
Mm-hmm. Guaranteed. That's how they try to get you.
Scott broke my computer. Don't ask me.
James is here. So I have a video I want to play, but I wanted Simon to see it. So if Simon shows up.
I have to address something with James. The last video, he said before he abandoned us to go have dinner with his wife like a loser.
Yeah.
He said I wasn't handsome, and I just wanted to tell him that my mother said I'm the handsomest boy in the whole world. So take that.
Well, she takes precedent, I guess, then.
That's right. Who are you gonna believe, James or my mom?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I guess to be fair, she's not our mom, Tom's mom or my mom, so I guess we don't have to take her side. I guess we could.
Now, Eli, your audio sounds underwater.
Ah,
Maybe it's okay now.
okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
it's better now. Yeah,
All right.
the virus I
Word.
sent him is working.
Yeah. And just a reminder, I'll actually do this in order. Links. So if you want to email me, I have a letterbox and an Instagram account as well. And I ask you guys, what have you been watching? I've been watching many things. So I don't even know where to begin. Thankfully, I write them all down. But
Yeah,
um,
that's the way to go.
who wants to who wants to start?
Yeah.
Who's watched something?
Go
Well,
for
I
it.
probably watch less than you guys, so I'll go. I guess
Probably. Yeah.
Match, which I hadn't heard of until Red Letter Media mentioned it. It's a Tubi original.
Oh,
I guess
yeah, I've heard of it too.
Some hype.
Yeah, hype.
I've been hearing about these Tubi originals, but
Yeah.
I've not really like the so bad it's good Tubi originals.
Yeah.
I think this one is getting like positive, like it's actually good type.
Mostly.
Reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now I know what you're talking about. But there's some other ones. There's like one about an adopted kid that's supposed to be like The Room or whatever.
Okay.
But that one is supposed to be good. Yeah, now I remember what you're talking about.
I would say for people who have seen more than one extreme horror movie, I don't think you have to rush out. It's like baby's first extreme horror movie. It's gross. There's gross scenes. And I guess it's like twisted or something. I was kind of bored overall with it. I was playing on my phone for a lot of it, so
like just kind of cheap shock value type stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Torture porn maybe level.
Torture porn, but not really not disturbing, just gross.
Not pushing it real far.
Yeah,
I get you. Entry level torture porn.
I would say entry level for sure. If you're 12 years old and want to see something fucked up, then it's probably for you. But other than that, I would say
that makes sense. That makes sense. That would be a movie that a lot of people would be talking about. Yeah. Plus, it's so accessible. It's on Tubi. It's free. Anyone can watch it.
And then I watched Bring Her Back, which I know Eli you've seen.
I still haven't seen it, so I need to watch it because I'll do like my top 10 list. So I'll get a list of stuff I missed that I still need to watch and plow through those, and that'll be on there.
Definitely well done. Not a good time movie at all. Kind of
no.
When you're done, you're like, ew, I feel yucky now. And then so after that, I was like, I gotta watch something else. I can't go to bed after watching that. So I watched Eddington, which I really liked Eddington. I thought that was a really fun movie.
I figured you would either like Eddington a lot or you would absolutely hate it. Then I don't know why I thought you would hate it because you're not totally dumb and you can you can watch a movie and you can watch a movie and understand it.
These stream of flowers thrown at Scott's feet.
I know. All this adoration. I don't know.
You're not.
Handle it.
You're not totally stupid.
Totally ugly. I mean, you are ugly and dumb, but not completely.
Not the most ugly and dumb.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it, and I liked that. I was kind of hesitant because I was afraid it was going to pick a side and skewer them, and it was like, no, everyone's kind of stupid. they just kind of made fun of everybody, and really good comedy. Not the kind of not like a hijinks comedy, but just kind of absurd, and by the end it gets really absurd. But,
it sure does.
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was more consistent than Beau is Afraid, which I liked a lot of Beau is Afraid. I like a lot of the parts, but I thought altogether kind of didn't work. So I thought this was a step up from that.
Cool.
Yeah, so same comment for Bring Her Back. So I'll definitely watch that for my end of year. So at some point. Yeah. Is that it, Scott?
Yeah, that was it.
Well, I have a lot of stuff I can talk about. So I was complaining about the new movies I've been watching. There hasn't been anything great, but I saw 2 movies that I think were both great.
Ooh.
Eli, do you want to guess what those 2 movies I saw in the theater that I think are great?
Yeah, I'll take a guess. Running
They're
Man?
they're both things that you've referenced.
Okay, so Predator Badlands?
No, I did not
Okay.
see that.
I was going to say, great. I couldn't see you thinking that was great. I mean, it's fun. It's a fun movie. Okay, so it's currently playing now? Or at least of like a week ago.
Yeah, or a couple in the past 2 weeks.
And I've referenced it. So not Running Man either? Oh,
No.
Keeper probably.
No.
Oh, damn.
Well, this is no. I figured you would. One Battle After Another and Begonia.
Okay.
Begonia.
Okay.
I thought they were both awesome.
Yeah, me too.
I think what's his face? Jesse Plemons. Is it Jesse Plemons?
Plemons, yeah, like
I want to say Clemens.
Yeah,
but it's Plemons.
It's a hard one to say because it doesn't sound real. You know, like that's not a real word.
And I can never pronounce the director's name.
It's a fun one to say though when you get it down.
Yeah. Yorgos Lanthimos.
Yeah.
So Poor Things was my favorite movie like 2 years ago. But I think Emma Stone and Jesse Plemons should just get the Academy Awards.
Yeah, they should play together more.
They were awesome. The movie's hilarious.
It is.
I highly recommend it to everybody.
Yeah.
And I was surprised like how much of it is like a sort of like verbal sparring between those two.
Yeah.
And it totally works. And then like the dumb cousin that's just hanging out with them.
He's awesome.
Whenever he actually does something, it's hilarious.
Yeah, yeah. The loyal dumb cousin.
I love like he doesn't understand. There's long scenes where he has no idea what they're talking about and he's just hanging out there completely clueless. But then when Plemons slaps Emma Stone is when he actually has a reaction, because then that's the only thing like he can comprehend is like, oh, that's bad to hit a woman.
Yeah. Yeah.
So then he has a reaction to it, and the rest of it he has no clue what they're even talking about.
No. What about, I mean, I'm not going to go into detail, but what about that ending? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Is that wild?
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
So now I want to see the original Save the Green Planet. I'm sort of glad because I remember someone giving me a hard recommend, like you really need to see this movie, Save the Green Planet. And I never did. I'm kind of glad that I saw this first. I'm assuming like there's some twist and maybe it's totally different from Save the Green Planet, but
the only thing that I've read, because I didn't want any spoilers because I want to watch it too. The only thing that I've read is that Save the Green Planet is actually, I guess the ending is even more bleak, which I don't even understand how that's possible. Or what? So I'm really curious to see it. I'm surprised I never crossed paths with it because they released it on DVD on that Tartan label back in like 2003 or whatever. I bought a shitload of those, so I'm like really surprised I never saw that one.
Yeah, I have quite a few of those.
Yeah, and I don't even remember seeing it ever around.
But it was I worked at a video store, so we rented it. So there was like a few people like mentioning that this movie's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember buying at Big Lots. They would, at least around here, they would have those tartan Asian DVDs
For like $2-3.
$2-3.
Yeah, I used to buy those too. I miss Big Lots actually.
So I bought a bunch of them that I've never watched.
Same here. I think I still have. I'm still working my way through them.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and I will say it's pretty clear Yorgos, his favorite movie is A Clockwork Orange. Because like every movie he does, there's like little things that remind me of A Clockwork Orange. But I guess
That's
that's
a good point.
if you're gonna rip somebody off, I guess that's a good person to rip off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So highly recommended. And then One Battle After Another. I don't really have anything else to add beyond what everyone else is saying. You know, in your comments, I think it's really great, and it doesn't feel long at all.
No, that's what I thought. Isn't it
and
like 2.5 hours? I think.
Yeah, I think it's two. I think longer than that. 2:45.
Yeah, it might be 2:45.
Like it's almost 3.
Yeah. It doesn't feel. You don't feel it. You don't feel a long run time.
Yeah, and I think partially it's. I was thinking about that because I also saw I saw Christie.
I think about seeing that too.
The boxing movie, which felt really long, and I was thinking like, why this is longer, but it feels shorter.
Mm-hmm.
And I think One Battle After Another, it's just edited really well to where you're constantly jumping, or not constantly, but you're jumping forward in time at different points. So it feels kind of sprawling over a period of years. And then, there's always the thing of like at any time, a character can be, chased by feds or police. Like it gives you the feeling like at any moment, like Leo, FBI can come knocking or smashing through his door, and he's got to go out the fire escape or something.
Yeah.
Like you get this feeling like at any point something like that could happen. Well, that's what I felt about it. But
yeah, no, I would agree.
And I love the scene when Leo's on the phone with the guy and he forgot the password.
Yeah.
And
There's
then
intense scenes in that movie. Pretty white knuckle scenes or whatever.
Yeah. And I like that. He plays a leftist terrorist, but an old school one.
Yeah. And almost like he has values of like a Black Panther, like that kind of thing.
So like the guy on the phone is like, "You're violating my safe space." And then he's like, "You pussy, we're not even in the same room. How can I be violating your..." Like he's like a leftist terrorist that's anti-woke.
Yeah. Well, like he's older. He grew up, in the 90s or whatever. So like it makes sense. We're just built different than kids nowadays. Like no matter how hard we try to change,
And then they played the only Steely Dan song I actually like.
What? Which one was that?
Dirty Work.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
Oh
yeah, they do. Yeah. Yep. Okay.
And then the other thing was, oh God, I just lost it. Yeah. Anyways, really good. I thought I could go on and on about it, but
I like the scene where he's at the parent teacher meeting or whatever, or the conference or whatever at the school about his daughter, and he's was he in the principal's office and he's like looking at the prince or the photos of presidents on the wall and he's like naming them. He's like, oh, okay, I see you got so and so, and he's like, oh wait, I can't. And I'm not amazing with U.S. history. I don't remember the presidents that he was going after, but he's like, wait a minute, you got some slave owners in here. He's like,
Yeah.
and he's like, bunch of slave owners around here.
Yeah.
I just love that it was showing how he wasn't just like a like an activist. He actually was schooled on history and shit, and he wasn't just like a dumbass. So I liked that.
Yeah. The other thing was, did you get the Battle of Algiers reference? So he's watching Battle of Algiers. Do you know about that movie? And
No, I don't think I do.
okay, so
I remember him watching the movie, and I felt like, okay, there's something going on here, but I guess it went over.
Yeah, because it was maybe early 60s Italian movie, but basically like in the late 60s and 70s there were like leftist terrorists that watched that movie to get tips on how, because it's about like these leftist terrorists in Italy, like how they plant bombs and do all this stuff. Like that was the thing of why that movie was so controversial and even banned in certain countries, was that they had actual things that terrorists stole from the movie and actually did in real life.
Oh wow.
So that it was a reference to that.
Oh, okay, so that makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And yeah, I did not see Kinds of Kindness.
Yeah, me either. That one slipped past me.
And I did not see Lobster or The Favorite.
Me either.
So I think I've just seen Poor Things, Begonia, and Dogtooth. I think are the only three.
I haven't seen Dogtooth either. The Lobster looked really interesting, and that has been on my list of something to see.
And I loved Killing of a Sacred Deer. He did that as well.
That I've been meaning to see that for like 5 years. I keep forgetting about it.
That's the one I have seen.
Okay.
It's like the darkest comedy ever made. Like, or to me, I thought it was funny. I don't know. Clockwork Shining. Interesting. Oh yeah, so Christy, this Sydney Sweeney. So Chrissy Martin was a boxer. I remember actually watching several of her fights live. And
I remember hearing her name for sure back in the 90s.
So all I knew of her was just watching her fights, and then they would interview her and her husband / trainer, and like, oh, we're the perfect couple or whatever. And then I didn't really know in terms of like how horrific their relationship was or what the deal was.
Pretty bad, I've heard.
Yeah. So it's, I would say the best thing about the movie, there was a lot of elements of like just a generic sports movie. But it does get into some fucked up areas. So I think those parts work the best because they're just more interesting than like a generic boxing movie. I think the movie is just okay. Because I think because she's like a closeted lesbian, so I think what they're going for is like she has anger issues and she's like taking it out by beating up other women. But it doesn't the story does not come across that well. Like it just seems like she's fighting just because she has nothing better to do, and then she's becomes successful and starts making money, and she likes making money. Like a lot of it is just not super interesting. It seems like, because there's a documentary about her, it seems like that maybe the documentary might be better. Because it seems like the material should be more interesting than it comes across, at least for the first half of the movie.
Just hearing about it, it sounds extremely annoying. I don't want to see it at all.
I mean, it's just like it's generic boxing sports movie, but just some messed up scenes. That's what it is.
I'll stick to Vice Academy.
Some of the worst mullets you'll ever see. So if you're super into horrible mullets, they did. Sydney Sweeney put on weight, and then they did a good job of like, how can I say, like ugling her up with like horrible mullets and horrible outfits, and
I'm not looking for that.
Yeah. So not really. Oh, Eli's gone. Oh.
Nope. I might have got kicked out.
Who kicked you out?
I don't know.
Was it a ghost?
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, it was Scott. Scott hacked into the system.
Yeah.
You know what you did.
Surveillance.
Yeah. And then do you guys want to talk about Frankenstein?
Spoiler free. Go for it, because I still haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it either.
Oh,
I am hearing all kinds of up and like all over things though. But
yeah, it's the best or the worst, and whenever I hear that, I was like, I don't even want to watch it now.
Yeah, very polarizing.
Yeah. I watched it, and I had never seen Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, the Kenneth Branagh version. So I watched that, and I watched the 1931.
That I've seen.
Version.
That I like. I like the original.
And I'm a big fan of the book, and I've sort of talked about this a little bit before. I don't think any of the three movies are great, but for different reasons. To me, the Guillermo del Toro version is more of like a gothic melodrama version of the story, like a Wuthering Heights or gothic romantic version, I guess. It's somewhat like the book in certain ways, and in certain ways not.
I've heard it's closer to the book than any other movie. Will that even be accurate?
I think the Kenneth Branagh one is a little closer to the book than this one is, I would say.
Okay. Yeah.
Even though that has a lot of differences, I would say it's not as close as the Kenneth Branagh one, but it's closer than the 1931 one.
Okay.
So, but the differences are how they deviate are all different. So it's hard to compare.
Yeah, that's true.
I think visually the movie's awesome. Like I love all the just the set design and the little like science trinkets he has, and the cinematography. Like it looks amazing. I don't understand how movies this expensive can be direct to streaming. How do they make up $150 million
without selling tickets?
Although it did play in a few theaters, I guess.
Yeah, like 9 or something. I heard like very few, or 9 cities maybe is what I don't know. Not a lot.
Yeah, so I definitely do not agree that it's faithful to the book. In some ways, there's things in it that are faithful that other versions haven't done. But the sort of the central relationship between Elizabeth and Frankenstein and the monster is different than the book. So I won't reveal how, but overall, I thought there were some flaws with it. I think the main problem is just the um the whole thing with the doctor turning on the monster. I don't think that was done very well. I see what they were going for because it's basically like the doctor has daddy issues, and they went more into that in this version where they don't in the book. So that's something they added. And then it's like his dad was shitty, so he's a shitty father to the monster kind of thing is what they were going for. But I don't think it's handled very well.
Hmm.
And that's sort of important because then the monster wants revenge. But
I've heard people say that too. So, yeah. So
that to me is the biggest problem to
yeah.
where it just seems weird.
Yeah.
Um,
You need to like feel why the monster's so frustrated, you know, or why he's so mad at Frankenstein.
well, you kind of I think the biggest thing is just like why is the way they changed it. It doesn't to me make a whole lot of sense that he's gone from this is my perfect creation to I want to kill it.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't to me make a whole lot of sense in this version.
Yeah, that's what I've heard too.
And that's the biggest problem to me. But I think it's definitely worth seeing.
Yeah.
There is a version from 1977, like a Swedish version of Frankenstein that's supposed to be the most accurate to the book, is what I've heard, and I ordered that on DVD.
Wow.
I was curious, so I'll watch that and see what that is. But
Swedish Frankenstein, that's cool. Hell yeah.
I think it was Swedish.
I love Guillermo del Toro, but I'm not really a big fan of like gothic romance stories, and I know that's like that's his thing. So that's what I wish he didn't do so many of them. But
it's sort of like what you imagine Guillermo del Toro would do for Frankenstein.
that makes sense.
Like you've seen Shape of Water, he sides more with the creature.
Yeah.
The creature's good and everyone else is an asshole.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Nate, how's it going?
Nate?
Yeah, overall there's definitely a lot to like about it, I'll say. And there's some sly nudity with Mia Goth. I'll say that much.
I forgot she was in it.
I didn't even know she was in it.
Yeah, I totally forgot.
So some pretty good. I won't go Mr. Skin on you guys, but
I want the exact timestamp and what is she?
yeah.
We're not asking you not to. If that's
I was impressed. Maybe that's the wrong word, but
hey, I mean, you're being honest, and who can fault you for that?
Yeah, and there's a few, and I guess I could. Oh, what did I do with it?
I do hope Del Toro gets to make his Lovecraft movie someday, though. That people have been, talking about for 20 years.
What's the one he wants to do in the Mountains of Madness?
At the Mountains of Madness, yeah.
Okay.
And I got so that site groove.com, it's spelled GRUV. And I think it's the physical media website for Universal. And they're the ones that now they have Shout Factory shut down their website, and now they're selling all the Shout Factory stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And crazily, they had the Blu-ray box set of the Universal Monster collection. It was only
cool.
It was only $60, and it has 31 movies.
Yeah, damn. I got that on Amazon a while ago. Yeah, it's awesome.
$2 a movie.
Yeah.
By my math.
So I'll be watching some of these.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. What did you mean that Shout Factory shut their website down?
They shut their website down. That's what I mean.
Permanently?
They're
Yeah.
not directly selling anymore.
Why? Weird.
They were involved with a merger,
Oh.
and then so they're doing merger stuff.
Oh, okay.
And, evil corporate overlords are
Seems to be. There's only
doing.
going to be like 2 companies eventually that make anything. Like,
Yeah.
fucking
So
crazy.
I don't know what's going to happen, but it looks like it might be a possibility that they'll be by next year stop selling physical media, period, and they'll just be a streaming company.
Wow. Weird. That's so weird to me because they've been so huge for like the last 10 years. Such a big name. But a lot of people have been, I know a lot of people have been talking about their quality going downhill lately anyways, so I guess some people won't be too sad about it.
Yeah, but the merger was like 2 years ago, so I think this is like I'm going to guess that this is part of the plan. Like they were just shitting out releases
Okay, that
while
makes
they still
sense.
had the licenses, and then this was going to happen eventually. Would be my guess.
That does make sense.
But yeah. So Eli, have you been watching anything? I bet you have.
Yeah. Last night I saw Trains, Planes, and Automobiles in the theater, which was awesome.
Oh wow.
One of my all-time favorite movies. It was so cool seeing it in the theater. And I also noticed that like I didn't check and see what version they played, but I noticed some added scenes that I had never seen before. They weren't good scenes, but it was like, oh, that was cool, I guess. I guess I'm used to watching it on my like old DVD copy. So any kind of director's cuts or anything that have happened over the years, I have not seen. So
They added scenes.
maybe not scenes, but there were some extended scenes. I noticed some lines where I was like, wait a minute, like 2 or 3 times. So it had to have been some kind of like director's cut or I don't know, one of those shits. But everything that was added was so like just throwaway throwaway lines where it's like it's obvious why they took it out to begin with. But that was interesting.
I want to look into this. I was planning
Yeah.
to do a video about the original version of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Oh no shit, that's cool.
Because there's like a big video on YouTube about it, but a lot of the facts are wrong.
Really?
I read a book by the editor, and he explains the whole thing.
Oh wow. So like just the one that I remember offhand, and actually I don't even remember what the line was, but like the scene where they're in the hotel room. It's probably in the tail end of the second act, and they're drinking the little bottles of booze. So it was they were in that hotel room, and there's one part where there's like some dialogue that goes past the point where I remember it going, and it was like I said, it was one of those things where you're like, yeah, I can see why they cut that line out. It was a garbage line. I don't remember the exact line, but yeah, there were like 2 or 3. I probably noticed maybe like 30 seconds of like new stuff, but and there might have been maybe some that I missed. But yeah, I'll have to look into it and try to get down to like find out what version they played us. It was in the Regal Theater, so shouldn't be too
interesting.
Hard.
Like yeah. I've seen like just on YouTube like a compilation of deleted scenes and deleted lines but they were just like from a VHS work print.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll have to look at that. I'm curious now.
Yeah. I don't know anything about this. What was it originally supposed to be, Tom?
It's a complicated. You'll find out, Scott.
Okay.
When I'm ready to.
Stay tuned.
I'm researching this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, other than that, I think the only movie I've seen, at least in the theater, was Keeper, the Oz Perkins movie, and I wasn't real pleased with it, to be honest.
Yeah, I saw that too.
It's okay. It's decent. It's not bad, but yeah, I felt it was a letdown for me for sure.
I did not like it that much, but I think it was well made for what it was.
Yeah, for
But
sure. Yeah,
I just don't think what it was super interesting.
not really.
The movie it actually reminded me of was Men. Did you see Men?
Yeah, actually, I did get shades of Men too. That's funny you say that. Yeah, as far as like the weird characters just kind of saying weird things, and yeah, I actually liked Men. I feel like I'm one of the few people that enjoyed it. But
Yeah, I didn't not like it that much.
yeah,
But to me, the Keeper is like Men. But what's her face is afraid of all men and men.
yeah, Jesse
And
Buckley.
yeah, Jesse Buckley, and then Keeper, it's just one guy that the non-committal boyfriend
Yeah,
that she's having all these delusions about, and
yeah,
psychological trauma from.
yeah,
So it yeah, it's weird to me because it's like the movie that I think is successful for what the story they're telling.
hmm
I just think maybe my problem is that it just takes place over a single day.
that's true.
Maybe this type of story would work better if it was over several months. Like you get to see like she's
That's
with
true.
this guy and she thinks they're going to get married, but then
Yeah,
he's doing standoffish things.
yeah, and like you could actually see them interact outside of that cabin and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that's a good point. I think that would have, and one of my problems was like the two of them. I just didn't really like. They were kind of unrelatable as characters. I didn't find them really all that interesting either. Maybe it was because they were just hanging out at a cabin the whole time.
yeah.
But I
It
don't know.
almost feels like it's like the last third of a movie drawn out. Like we're missing the first half of another
Yeah,
movie to
yeah,
set up.
yeah.
I don't know. It
And then
just
they tried to do the third act, or not even maybe the last 20 minutes. They tried to do like, all right, here it goes, nightmare fuel time, and then it's just like, really, that's it.
yeah. I mean, I thought like there was some good imagery in terms
Yeah,
of just being creepy looking, but
creepy
that
looking, yeah. But it didn't go anywhere. The creatures and or things. I shouldn't say create things that you see is just like it doesn't really go anywhere or do anything cool. I don't think.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, overall, um, I did not like it that much.
And I didn't love the monkey either. I don't know if you saw that. It
I
was,
I didn't see the monkey.
but I liked that more than this. So it's like, oh no, we'll see where he's got another movie in like early 2026. So we'll see how that goes.
I saw the monkey. I thought it was for what it was. It was kind of fun. It was
Yeah, it was fun.
not
But
to
were you
be.
like, I can't wait to see this again? Like,
No, it
uh,
was what you would call a trifle. Like it was like, all right, this is cool
yeah,
to watch to kill an hour and a half, but I'll probably
yeah.
never think of it again.
Some fun kills, a couple
Yeah,
pretty cool scenes, and good. Everything was good. Good acting and stuff. But it just I didn't feel like, man, I really liked this.
Yeah, that's to me. It was just like this is missing something. Like there needs
Missing
to be
something.
like
Yeah,
20 minutes at the beginning or
yeah,
setting up their relationship or something.
yeah,
Because I would just did not find it that interesting. Yeah,
yeah.
I love. I'm thinking of ending things, and that to me is like the ultimate love hate movie, or one of the ultimate love hate movies. Another one would be Synecdoche, New York. I can never pronounce that, but I loved it, and I just heard from people just absolutely fucking hating that movie. But they were both great in it, Plemons and Buckley.
Which oh shit. Well, damn. Okay, I remember hearing about that, and I really like Jesse Buckley, and are they both? They're both named Jesse. Yeah, both of those are like really new to me, and I really like both those actors. Jesse Buckley, I think she hasn't done a whole lot. Only a couple movies, I think, but I think she's great.
I think she has a new movie coming out in a
I think so.
couple months.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she's fan. I think that's why I like Men so much is I just liked her. And then I liked some of the other scenes too, but I think I just liked her more than the whole movie itself.
I mean, she's great in it.
Yeah,
I love the first act basically, and then to me it becomes very repetitive.
it does. Yeah, it does become. And I also really liked. I mean, what's his name? Was great too. The dude. What's the British
Oh
guy?
yeah, I mean, as an acting, it's an acting tour de force for
Yeah.
him.
Yeah. Story wise though, it's not a great story. I don't think at all.
Yeah. And there's a movie that I think is similar does it a lot better, which is called Let's Scare Jessica to Death
I remember that. I didn't see it.
from the 70s. To me, that's kind of a
Yeah.
similar thing, but I think it's a lot better.
That's one I've heard about for like forever. I've like never bothered to see
Yeah.
it.
So it is sort of a similar thing to Men
Okay.
in the setup. Rick is here.
Hey,
We're
Rick.
torrenting. Torrenting.
Yeah.
I
Remember
can't
that?
say it.
Never heard of it.
torrenting?
What were you torrenting? Pornography?
I think he's talking about Metalhead.
Oh,
Oh, I see.
I should have done that. I ordered it from South Korea for $35, and it took like 6 weeks to ship.
Tom had to take a flight over to Iceland to
Yeah.
to buy a copy out of a store.
How did this? Where was this movie distributed? Like I remember hearing about it, but I could never find a way to watch it.
It played. I remember it was on. You could rent it on Amazon for a while,
Oh, okay.
and I just never did, and then it went away. And then it played film festivals in North America because it played TIFF,
Oh,
Toronto International Film Festival.
yeah.
All right, do you guys just want to talk about the movie now?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
This is my Korean DVD, so this is now impossible to find for some reason.
I remember seeing the cover before, and that's all I ever knew about the movie. Maybe I saw it in a magazine or something.
Yeah, I don't remember how I heard about it. Maybe just scrolling through on Amazon, and then I remember saving it like, oh, I'll rent that at some point,
Yeah.
and then it just disappeared.
Yeah, I don't really hear people talk about it or anything. I've never seen. Yeah.
Well, Eli, what did you like this movie?
I did. I enjoyed it. Yeah, it was like I wanted to go into it like totally blind, so I didn't do any research or anything. I just wanted to watch it. So it definitely wasn't what I expected. I expected maybe something like really weird or really dark or fucked up or depressing, and it's actually just a really good movie. You know, it's like I guess you could say it's depressing, but it's also uplifting at the same time. I enjoyed it.
James is making fun of my my speech patterns.
Florentino.
Oh, and one thing I was going to mention that has nothing to do with this is the Kill Bill: The Whole Bloody Affair
Oh shit! Yeah,
is coming to theaters,
yeah.
And you can
I was gonna tell you guys about that.
and you can buy tickets around it. I think it's supposed to be coming out December 5th, but around here it's also playing December 4th.
Yeah, here too.
Look at my theater.
And it's playing on 70 millimeter, but keep in mind that the way they did the post-production, this is similar to how they did Jason X. So they shot it on film and then squeezed it down to a 2K digital file to work on the editing. So I wouldn't bother seeing it in 70 millimeter because they're probably just sticking a 2K digital file onto a 70 millimeter print,
Oh,
blowing it up that way. I would assume as much. So I wouldn't worry about driving an hour to see it in 70 millimeter. It's probably not going to look very good.
For us, looks like it's playing for a couple of weeks or like a week and a half.
Yeah, it's at least. Yeah, it's not. I thought it was going to play only for one day or something, but that's not the case.
So it says for the Regal Theater, it says select presentations will be in 70 and 35 millimeter. So I guess different theaters will be getting a different print. Do you think that means, or?
Well, there's like 35 millimeter, 70 millimeter, and then digital screenings.
Yeah.
But I would not really worry about that because of the way they did the post production.
Oh, okay.
Because it's basically think of it as a 2K digital movie, so you can blow it up to 70 millimeter or the biggest screen ever, but it's still like taking a Blu-ray and blowing it up.
Yeah, you can't change the resolution.
Yeah.
Is this this is the first time, right, that it's played outside of Tarantino's theater?
I think so. Yeah,
I think so.
I like to think. Yeah.
I didn't think this would ever happen. I mean, this has existed for how many? At least 10 years, right?
Yeah, at least.
I thought I was have to settle for my my bootleg fake one.
Yeah.
And
I've never seen it this way. I watched both of them in the theater when they came out.
Yeah.
My question is, do you think they're going to have a intermission? Because it's almost five fucking hours.
They do a 15 minute intermission.
I goddamn hope so. Oh, we got a Starbucks nearby, but like I'll be drinking coffee. But that's just so long. No, there's no way I could make it.
Usually when I see a movie, I get the large Coke Zero with no ice, and I get a refill of it because it's a free refill. So that's literally a gallon of Coke Zero.
plus you can pee in the cup when it's empty.
I should, if I could coordinate that, I'm just not coordinated enough to start pissing on somebody's head or.
Yeah, you got your jacket over your lap.
Yeah. I don't have the piss skills to pull that off.
That's a risky one.
But absolutely, that's a good idea. One thing I wanted to talk about was like comparing this to Lords of Chaos.
Yeah.
Totally. So I'm glad Rick brought this up.
Vibes. It's like a this is like a nice cousin to Lords of Chaos, you know.
Yeah, to me this is more of a straight version. This is more of a straight drama.
Yeah.
But the Lords of Chaos to me was kind of like a troll job is what I would call it, where they're sort of making fun of mayhem in a sense.
Definitely a Varg, at least, for sure.
Yeah, and that's part of like the whole the Varg Fat Jew. That's not a good impersonation, but his whole rant, his Fat Jew rants. I don't know if you saw it. Those are classic.
I didn't see the rant. I remember hearing about that when the movie came out, he was mad because of who played him.
Yeah, what's his face? He directed a Madonna video and was a drummer for Bathory.
Yeah, he was.
And directed Lords of Chaos.
The OG Bathory drummer.
He also directed the Bewitched video by Candlemass.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
As they're stomping around.
It's a great video. I've seen it many times.
So to me, Lords of Chaos is the point of Lords of Chaos to me was saying like if you worship these guys, they're just a bunch of poser nerds pretending to be badasses, basically. And that was, and I think a lot of people thought the movie was serious, but to me, it's partially like a comedy, kind of making fun of. It's like half making fun of mayhem, then half being a drama, biopic, I guess. That's how I took it.
Yeah. I don't hate Lords of Chaos. I kind of watch it as if it's a like one of those like an 80s rock and roll drama or something. That's kind of the way I look at it with with mayhem injected into it, I guess. That's kind of the way I watch it.
Um, yeah, I like it fine for what it was.
And some of the scenes are kind of cool actually. Like the scenes that they actually put effort into to be cool. I enjoyed some of that.
Yeah, I haven't seen there's Deathgasm or Metal Lords. I've seen
Deathgasm is
posters,
so cringe.
but I have not
I
seen
don't
them.
remember. Yeah, I watched Deathgasm. I just remember thinking everyone was like, "This movie's so awesome." I just remember thinking like, it's okay, I guess. I don't remember really liking it particularly.
Yeah. Yeah. So overall, the Metalhead, I did quite like it. Actually, I was kind of surprised. I didn't really know much about it. Um, it takes place in the early '90s, which um, and I think it's shot really well. And
Yeah,
actually, the star, her name is Thorbjorg Helga Thorgolsdottir.
Icelandic names are tough. They are so tough. I don't think
Yeah,
I know how to pronounce a single one of them.
How many umlauts in that?
17 umlauts.
Yeah, nice.
There's more umlauts than letters somehow.
Yeah, the double umlaut. That's pretty metal. The umlaut has an umlaut.
Oh yeah, how cool would that be to have a umlaut in your name?
Yeah, she actually won the Icelandic, the equivalent of the Icelandic Oscar for this performance.
Wow, she's good.
Yeah,
And I really like this. The setup basically is her older brother is a metalhead and they're on a farm. And I assume Iceland just only has farms. That's the entirety of Iceland.
Yeah, probably
Um,
is. Yeah.
and he's killed in a farming accident. And so then this is her younger version of her goes into his room and sees all the metal posters and his guitar, and then sort of at that point starts becomes a metalhead. And basically it's a sort of a basic drama story of this sort of girl that's drinking in barns and having a tough time, but she's gonna become a black metal musician and make it in a small way, you know.
Very, very coming of age, right?
Yeah, coming of age story type of thing. So
Yeah.
it's sort of a standard plot.
Yeah.
But I do like the setup because it's kind of sort of simple in
Yeah.
that when she enters the room and then she's strumming the guitar and then grows up. How they do it, like she goes to her brother's gravesite, like takes the bus to his gravesite and plays Sabotage, Strange Wings,
Yeah, it was cool.
which is pretty awesome. And that's my favorite Sabotage song, by the way.
It's great. It's a great song.
I love that song, and I'm so embarrassed that they're playing. I was like, "What the fuck is that song? I can't think of it." And I ended up having to look it up, and I was like, "Oh, of course." But yeah,
But they do the simple thing where they have her grow up. They just, she's on waiting for the bus, and then she just they just
Jumps up
cut,
like what? At least
jumps.
almost a decade or something.
Yeah, or five, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years,
I think
whatever.
they said 9.
9.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You were exactly right.
I was a little confused. It is a cool touch, but I was a little confused as like, wait, why is she on the bench still and an adult now? But it's cool. I like it.
Yeah, you took it like she just morphed into a different girl, like
Or I kind of thought they were going to go into some weird direction. Like, okay, now there's a different timeline That's what I thought at first. I was like, okay, maybe they're going to go back and forth. She's going to be an adult now, and then she's going to be a kid again. But it's not like that. I'm actually glad it's not like that. I liked the simple linear storytelling here. It doesn't challenge you too much, but it's like it's still smartly, put together.
Yeah, I just like how it's done, and it's not done with that much dialogue. So you sort of set up her story without, because if this was done in a Hollywood movie, it would just be 10 minutes of people
Talking all this.
explaining things.
Yeah.
Like, so I heard my brother, you remember my brother? He died, it's really tough. You remember him.
They got to remind you every 30 seconds because they know the Americans forget that quickly.
Yeah, it's like,
are you still drinking a lot and getting in trouble all the time?
Yeah.
Like we did yesterday.
You remember Dad, our dad? He's not into metal the way I am, and it's tough.
Remember how our dad hates heavy metal? Yeah, I do actually. He can't stand it. Yeah, no, I believe that the I don't want to say lack of dialogue, but like the less dialogue. I bet you that is a very Icelandic thing. I bet if you watched more Icelandic movies, there'd be more like scenes breathing and just less dialogue in general than you would see in one of our movies.
Yeah, this I mean, it's basically like it, or if you watch like a Swedish movie, or a Norwegian movie it more just feels like one of those.
Yes.
But it's like a commercial version.
Yeah.
Totally. But it if you told me this was just shot in Norway, it seems like that would fit.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is where she's playing Strange Wings.
It's cool.
To her dead brother.
Yeah. It's a good scene.
And this is her room. Did you guys notice anything? Did you think she had a posery room?
Annihilator. Come on, man.
Annihilator, okay. Their first album's cool.
I had that album. I liked it. Yeah.
I like Annihilator.
I only like their first album. Honestly, I don't say that about a lot of bands. I don't really care for too much after that.
Well, the third one is when they started getting cock rocky, right?
Yeah.
Or Dockany.
Yeah.
The something fire. What's the name of it?
I assume I've heard it, but I don't even remember.
I don't know.
Sucking through the fire. I don't
know. Farting into the fire.
Set the world on fire.
Set the world on fire.
Yeah.
That's
Get lost, rock rock.
Let's see if I can go back to.
You never know.
That's my review of Set the World on Fire. I can't even remember the name of it.
Don't even need to say anything else.
No, but I love the first two Annihilator albums. The first one's my favorite.
Yeah, me too. It's got just a different sound, It's all they got that. It's like technical with all the high screams and stuff. That I like that.
Yeah, it's like Metallica and Rush, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe even a little like King Diamond in there.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know if I've seen another Icelandic movie.
I don't think I have either. I want to say I've heard of some, but I'm trying to. I don't know. Maybe I have. No, I don't know.
And these are some hipstery headphones.
They don't fuck around in Iceland.
Yeah, getting drunk in a barn.
Hell yeah.
And
wearing Slayer shirts.
Yeah, so that's cool.
And then having posers talking shit to her.
and this fits. She's a black metal fan that's quite antisocial. And she hates these douchebags, but they are douchebags that she works with.
They are normies.
Yeah,
I mean, look at those haircuts.
Yeah,
dorks.
Yeah, dorks.
Fucking dorks.
And one of them, what's his? Oh, Winnipeg. He has a Winnipeg shirt.
Winnipeg. Wow, that's kind of strange.
So she's practicing her new version of black metal. Now there's like these these current female black metal artists that are commercial, but I've never heard any of them. Like Maker or whatever her name is.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
never really looked into that.
Have you guys ever listened to any of this stuff? Is this what she's playing later on? Is it similar to any of it?
Later, when she adjusts and does clean vocals at the end for the old fogies, that reminded me of Mirror.
Oh wait, isn't she's Icelandish too, isn't she? The Merker,
Is she? I don't know.
or maybe I could be wrong. Doesn't matter.
I'm not a fan. Let's say that.
Yeah, I've listened to like a couple clips, and I was like, that's enough for me. I didn't listen to like a full song or anything. It wasn't bad, just like not my thing at all. I don't think I could listen to an album of it.
And she gets fired from a job for playing Riot, I think it was,
Over the intercom.
over the intercom,
pretty cool.
and that's how she quits with Devil Horns. That's pretty metal, I would say.
Yeah. If you're a metal fan and you quit your job and you don't do something like that, you are a poser. So.
Oh, the least sexy ever.
So she is this fat guy that likes her, and it's reminded me of the scenes from Better Off Dead, where the fat neighbor nerd, and that's isn't that what's his face, the pedo guy? What,
I haven't seen it.
Oh, the okay. Yeah.
What's his fucking name?
From Head of the Class. I don't know his name.
Yeah. Hold on. Dan Schneider. Is that it?
I will say the most shocking part about this movie for me, and the most that I did not see coming, is her banging this dude. I did not think that was going to happen. I was like, yeah, this isn't. She's going to be like, wait, no.
Well, they were childhood friends, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Living in a town of 9 people probably doesn't help you.
Right. He's probably not the bottom of the barrel choice.
Yeah, exactly.
At least he's not one of those assholes from work.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I was just reminded of the scenes from Better Off Dead when Dan Schneider's hitting on Diane Franklin, and she has no interest, and it's just a fat nerd guy.
I'll just watch it.
And then she watches the documentary on black metal on the TV, and that inspires her.
Yeah, they mentioned Hades. Like, good for Hades.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell. I will say, you can tell that like whoever wrote this movie is someone who actually does listen to metal and not just like that fucking Deathgasm movie.
I wonder if that was like a real news report that they used.
Yeah, I bet it might be actually.
Yeah, it seemed like it was.
Yeah.
Sick makeup.
It is cool too watching her like it's almost like you're watching like a kid growing up listening to metal from the outside perspective, you know, like, oh, now she's listening to black metal after, you know, listening to the other stuff.
Yeah, you see the
evolution,
the arc. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the fat nerd proposes.
Is this a joke?
And she's a complete asshole to him.
I know he was a poser and whatever, but I felt bad for him.
He wasn't a bad guy. Yeah, he wasn't bad. Like, he was at least nice.
Yeah. But she kind of has the hots. There's this priest that her parents get to try to help her out.
The metal priest.
Yeah, and he's a former metalhead. He has an Iron Maiden killer's tattoo. So I got the feeling that she kind of has the hots for him. This was a nice shot, I thought.
Mm-hmm.
There were some nice shots in this movie.
Yeah, I think it shot really well, and I looked it up, and the budget at the time was like $4 million.
I could believe that.
So it has more production value than I would have thought. I thought it would have been kind of like a low budget
Me too.
verite thing or something.
Yeah.
And then, so of course she has a demo, and I used to have a couple of these Tascams, but I gave them away.
I've definitely heard of them, having like musician friends over the years.
Yeah, because a friend of mine does electronic music, and then he had one of these and it broke, and I had a couple just like in a storage unit that I gave him. But apparently they're like I don't know, hipstery or something. Like there's like current musicians.
There's a demand for them now.
There's a demand like on eBay to where they're hard to find.
Analog, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, for like electronic musicians in particular, they all need to have a Tascam recorder from
Cool.
from the 90s. Yeah, so she's recording her demo in a barn. So that's pretty metal.
Yes.
Yeah, the
with her Marshalls and everything.
Because that was the thing, like, and I did fall for this stuff, but you would hear like these albums were recorded in these black metal albums were recorded in crazy places.
Oh yeah, like the woods and
over recorded
Madrigal.
Yeah, in the woods. Yeah.
And I believed that.
Like, unless you guys had really long power cords, that didn't happen.
And then the other one was in the Nightside Eclipse that they recorded it in a castle.
I choose to believe that.
Wait, they didn't?
I don't
know.
want to know.
Apparently not. I did believe that, but it was it was a hallway in a recording studio, I think.
I choose to believe Grieg Holland is actually a castle. And I've never seen it, and I don't want to see it. That's how I picture it.
A very small castle. Like the smallest castle ever.
Because it does kind of sound like it just sounds cavernous and so reverby. Like it, I would always picture like them recording it in this gigantic castle.
Like Bathory's Heaven Shore Studios was his garage.
Yeah.
Or Fenris, what was his parents' attic or whatever, or the Necro.
Hell.
Yeah, Necro Hole.
Yeah.
It's like his parents' attic, I think.
His 4-track.
Yeah. Yeah, I honestly, in the 90s, I believed a lot of that stuff.
I mean, I would still believe it.
I bought it.
I still buy it.
So she's sending out her demo. I don't remember what this was.
That's the priest. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She's trying to get him to hug her, and he's like, "Fuck that, I can't."
Oh yeah. Of course, like her demo is picked up by this band
who shows up out of nowhere.
Yeah. But this is like a movie thing where they fly to Iceland. They don't bother like calling her or sending her mail. Like once if you like somebody's demo, once you give them a call or send them mail.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they didn't clarify that part.
But you had the scene where like they just show up because it's more visual to do it that way.
That's
right.
True.
Yeah.
It was effective. I was like, oh wow.
And then he's got a bolt thrower shirt.
Yes.
And I think is that a Welcome to Hell shirt for the middle guy?
Looks like it.
Yeah.
But they're named after Dead and
like Pear or Par or whatever it is.
Yeah, Dead's real name. Like one is and then the other one.
At first, I was like, "Are they trying to say this is Mayhem?" But
that's what I thought too. I was like, "Wasted, what? Is this your?"
Yeah. I was like, "That's I did not expect that." But
Yeah, initially I thought that too. I was like, "Wait, what?" But it's just like they just named as an homage.
Yeah, totally. And those are common names in Norway, so
Yeah,
there you go. It could be like Tom and Steve showing up to your house.
yeah. It's Euronymous is one of them. The middle guy is Euronymous' real name,
Yes. Yeah, no, it
whatever
was
that
cool.
is.
It was a cool touch. I dig it.
And this is, I swear I've heard this comment 5 times where people make fun of Holy Diver. Like,
Hmm.
what is a Holy Diver? It's like
You've thought about it.
a hacky metal joke. Have you guys
Mm.
ever heard this? People do this, like Holy Diver. That doesn't even make sense.
I'd never heard it before.
Okay. And then, yeah, so she eventually plays this concert to these old fogies.
Geezer teasers.
Did you like the ending song that the Merker, I don't know how to say her name, type song?
It reminded me too much of that, so no.
No, I didn't like it either. Yeah. I didn't like the song, but that's fine.
Yeah, because I've not really listened to that stuff, so I thought it was kind of interesting. James has a theory. It's an Olympic event. They judge you on the ability to make your dive look like you're walking on water. All right, that's an explanation.
That's the best one I've heard.
Yeah.
The only one I've heard. Therefore, it's the one I'm going with.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
Okay.
You guys can, or any final thoughts on the movie? You can share them or talk to.
What? Oh. Okay, bye.
Just something to talk about while he's gone.
Yeah, so I liked it. I liked it overall.
Yeah, me
too. Something we didn't really get into. I enjoyed the interaction between the parents and kind of their. It wasn't about them, but just seeing how they were dealing with it and their problems, and then them kind of coming together. I thought was really a really cool part.
Yeah, it was really good. That was just good story writing, you know. Instead of just having one character moving along, and you had like her parents were pretty. They almost had their own side story, you know.
Yeah, because I think something like this that is basically about one character. It'd be very easy for the parents to just be like almost the antagonists.
Yeah, I kept expecting it to go into dark territory. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, did you think at one point the dad was going to become like abusive, or it was going to turn into like the abusive dad trope?
Oh no, it didn't strike me that way. No, I didn't.
I think I thought that early on. I think I don't think I thought that for long, but like, I think I thought that was the direction it was probably going to go in. Like the dad was going to be abusive, and the mom was going to be like, depressed, which she was. But yeah, no, I liked how that it didn't do anything dark like that. I wouldn't have wanted that at the time that I watched it, especially. I wouldn't have been in the mood for that type of thing. So,
right,
yeah.
I guess my main criticism. I'm not sure how I would have done it differently, but the ending to me just had me rolling my eyes until they almost fell out. Like,
was it like too fast?
Around
the Symphony of Destruction.
Yeah, I know. I get the idea,
it was
but
silly. Yeah, it was a little silly.
I didn't think it fit really.
But it's just the last 30 seconds.
True.
Right.
Yeah. No, it was kind of jarring and it's kind of silly and it happened fast. But it was also kind of like I like how it ended on a happy note.
Right.
I appreciated that.
Like I didn't take the time to like tweak it in my head how I would have done it. I like the sentiment, but the scene itself I didn't think worked for me.
It was weird.
Yeah, it's just sort of they're trying to do a crowd pleasing little coda thing. But I thought that was the worst scene in the movie. I would have preferred if they just left that off and you just end with the concert.
Right. Yeah.
Well, overall, I think it's for a foreign movie. It's trying to be a crowd pleasing you know, it's not because some of the Scandinavian movies, you know, they're arty or depressing or whatever.
Yeah, that's why I went into it thinking like, all right, this is going to be just super depressing, but I got to buckle in for this one. And I kept expecting for it to, for it to happen, and when it didn't, I was actually like kind of happy about it. It was like I felt relieved. I was like, okay, cool.
He can't believe James can't believe I drink that much soda. It is, but it's only diet soda. I would be 700 pounds if I drank regular soda the way I drink diet soda.
No, I almost have to have something to drink while I'm watching a movie in the theater, because I just like, I don't know, for you, the fact that you can't get up and like move around and stuff. I like to have something to like fidget with. So I love having something to like to sip on. Even if I'm not thirsty, I'll just consistently drink out of it.
Yeah, I need to get something to nibble on at least, or drink, or
I usually sneak shit in. I'm a cheap bastard.
I do too. Yeah.
I've been doing it my whole life since I was a fucking 5 years old.
I'd rather put a can of pop in my pocket and walk in that way than pay $8 for their fountain pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I generally don't. The one that I mentioned, I think I did mention this before, but House of the Dead, Uwe Boll's masterpiece. When I saw it the second time in the theater, it was on my birthday, and I snuck in like I think it was a fifth of Jack Daniels.
A fifth?
Yeah. Or maybe it was in a I don't remember what, or maybe I put it in a container or something.
Okay.
I had it in my car, and then I poured it into something and snuck it in that way.
That's how it's done.
Would you recommend watching it after drinking a fifth of Jack Daniels?
Oh,
or while
God.
drinking Jack Daniels?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the way.
I think that was my problem. I didn't do that.
Yes.
I was gonna say, would it just make you throw up?
Is that a can of pop in your pocket, or are you happy to see us, Scott?
The answer is yes.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't really have anything else to add about the Metalhead movie. One thing I did overall really like it. Other than I basically agree with Scott, like that last, but it's only like 30 seconds.
Yeah, like you said, it doesn't really like hurt the movie or anything at all. You're just like, okay, that's a little weird. I still enjoyed the rest of it,
And it's lame, like this black metal movie, ends with Megadeth Symphony of Destruction.
The most normie metal song of all time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Oh well.
At least it didn't end with sweating bullets, I guess. Like it, like cut the black.
Hello, me. I was about to give them credit, but then I realized it probably was supposed to be Enter Sandman, but they couldn't get it. So they Megadeth, as usual, was the second fiddle to Metallica.
Second best. No,
Yeah.
I'd rather listen to Countdown to Extinction than the Black Album any day.
I pretty much put them on par. I think, Countdown to Extinction is Megadeth's Black Album, and vice versa.
It is, to me nowadays, though. I would reach for that 10 times out of 10, but back then, maybe 5 times out of 10.
I think I'd go for the Black Album now because I spent decades not listening to it.
I did too, and I still don't think I can listen to it. And I liked it at one point. I did like it at one point, like when I was a kid. But I can't. I have a hard time going back to it. Don't know why either, to be honest.
Yeah, I got this. I haven't listened to it yet. The Sweet Sweetback's Badass song. But it's a gatefold.
Wow.
The soundtrack. I saw the movie a long time ago.
Is that a new soundtrack that they made?
No,
Oh, okay.
I
like
does
how
it
some of
say?
these companies now do that.
OG
Put out-
only, brah.
Yeah, this is OG.
Oh, okay.
So this is like the original blaxploitation movie, I guess it would be fair to say.
Really?
And this is, look at this. This back image is awesome.
That is really cool.
Choking this cop.
That's
And
great.
Earth, Wind, and Fire is on there.
Oh,
But I haven't
and
listened to
Brer
it yet.
Soul.
Yeah, I don't know who Brer Soul is.
I got to hear Brer Soul.
Probably pretty soulful. Brer is because it's in his name, I would assume.
Oh, this is kind of off topic, which is I know very strange for me. have you guys seen the second sight 4Ks of Pearl and Maxine? They just
I
came
haven't
out.
seen them. I've heard. Oh yeah. Do they have the cool covers like the?
Yeah, the hard box. I mean, they look
Yeah.
beautiful, but I'm just
Yeah.
not. I just can't justify spending that for a movie I already have. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you guys had heard anything about them, like if they're worth it or whatnot. I just the media store near me that I just discovered just got them in, so I was looking at them and then putting them back.
So you're saying
Not for
there's a
$50.
store? There's a store nearby you that's cool, and you don't even know about it?
I just recently discovered it a couple months ago. I think I sent Tom their link on Instagram. But yeah, and they've got everything. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Hell yeah!
But it's far enough away that I can't go there every day, so that's good.
Yeah, that's
I have to kind of make plans.
Yeah, it's dangerous when you have a store like that, like a couple blocks away.
Yeah, right.
It's like you would think that that's what you want, but it isn't. It's not what you want.
No.
It's more damage than you need a good record store that you have to take a little bit of a trek to, you know.
Right. Makes it more special too.
But not too far. Not too far.
Yeah, because I got this at the record store down the street. So it's on the street I live on, but 2 miles down.
Okay.
Yeah, I have one that's even closer than that.
But they rarely have any metal or punk worth of shit. I mean, sometimes stuff does come in, and I'll grab it, and I found some cool stuff that way. But like they have everything else. So I find a lot of cool stuff there, and their prices are usually pretty good.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So well, one thing we can close with topic is like if there's other instances of black metal in movies that you can think of. One thing I do remember is renting Gummo.
I was just gonna say
in the late
Gummo,
90s,
yeah.
and then it had a couple Dark Throne songs.
It had Burzum, Mr.
Burzum.
Fire, Apsu, Bethlehem.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great soundtrack. And it's got like some even like Doom on there. It's like Sleep, and like it's a cool soundtrack.
Yeah. But I don't, other than the what's that documentary? The light.
The light takes us.
Yeah. Okay. Until the light takes us.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say set the light on fire. I mean that's a pretty good documentary.
It is good. It is good.
But I can't really think of too many instances of that I've seen.
I thought I couldn't.
There's a
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say there's a movie called Welcome to Hell, but I haven't seen it. I know it's a horror movie, I think, that has some black metal, maybe some storyline elements, but I haven't seen it.
I had to go look this up because I like this movie, but for some reason I can never remember the name. Hold the Dark. Jeremy Saulnier directed it. Macon Blair wrote it.
Oh,
it's got Jeffrey Wright, Alexander Skarsgård.
Wow.
You guys familiar with that at all?
No. I'm almost surprised with all the names that.
Yeah.
When did that come out?
2018.
Wow.
I think it was a Netflix movie. Basically, there is a report of a wolf attack in some remote village in Alaska, and Jeffrey Wright. I always mess his name up too. Yeah, Jeffrey Wright. He's like Jeffrey a wolf Wright. Expert, and they bring him out there to check it out, and it gets very surreal. And there is a scene with Macon Blair listening to Evil Feast.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird. That is so weird.
And Jeremy Saulnier said that it's his black metal movie. Like Green Room is his punk movie, and this is his black metal movie. So
that's really cool.
A lot of barren Arctic landscapes and moodiness, and yeah, it's a pretty cool movie. I'd recommend it.
What's it called again?
Hold the Dark.
Hold the Dark. Okay. Cool.
Making and in 5 minutes, if you ask me, I wouldn't remember. So for some reason, that it will not stick in my head. It's too like
it's generic sounding.
Bland, yeah.
Yeah. Just like 3 words. Don't really make sense to put together, but yeah. No, I'll remember that because it's Macon Blair. He just did the Toxic Avenger, and because I will forget the name. That's why I'm saying this. Macon Blair will be my connection. They'll find it. Also Netflix.
Yeah, James mentions. I'm surprised I had not heard of that movie.
I haven't either.
Scott. Yeah. James mentions Landgraves. It's a part of a horror anthology about Black Metal Brothers. I've never heard of this either.
Yeah.
And then Lords of Salem.
Okay, yeah.
So like all the, I guess the Satanism stuff.
Lords of Salem's kind of actually a cool movie. I like it.
Yeah, I like the just the random. It's just like a metal video for the last
it's like a
40
music
minutes.
video. Yeah, it's just a cool movie to look at.
Yeah, on that level. Like I don't think that Sherry Moon's character is all that stimulating.
No, that is probably her best acting though, as far as like being like just a passable actor.
Yeah, she's not screeching constantly.
Yeah, she's not just making sounds. I wonder if that's how she's like at home. She's just like talking like a baby and stuff and screaming at Rob.
Maybe he's into that.
Yeah, he probably is.
He
would have already shot himself if that was the case.
Yeah, right.
Or at least
he must be into her.
At least get a divorce. Come on. At the very least. There are ways out of that.
Oh, good old Gall.
Good old Gall.
He's a riot.
He is.
Yeah, so I can't really think of any other examples of black metal in movies, but
there probably are some we're missing, but yeah. And there was a black metal movie. I think it was a Chilean movie that came out recently, but I heard it was terrible though. Yeah, I heard it was bad.
I didn't make it very far.
Yeah, I heard it was bad. Maybe from you and maybe from also someone else. But there's that. Yeah, I got to check out the Welcome to Hell movie, but I just haven't seen it yet. I heard it's kind of cool.
All right, any final thoughts? Should we wrap it up? I like the 90-minute thing.
I mean, I'm good.
Yeah, that's all I've got.
So I have a pick for next week, and it's just as obscure as Metalhead, probably more obscure. So I've been watching a lot of Shaw Brothers movies. I got these box sets they've been releasing, and there's one that has a Shaw Brothers movie that has not been released in North America. They actually produced a remake of Coffee with Pam Grier. So I referenced that before.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know Coffee, it's like Pam Grier is a nurse, and she's tired of all the kids dying of drugs. So she goes undercover as a prostitute in order to murder drug dealers. If that makes sense.
Makes perfect sense.
It's fantastic.
Like, I'm going to pretend to be a hooker, and then a drug dealer is we're about to get it on, and he's naked, and then I shoot him or whatever.
That's all there is to it.
Because I'm tired of kids dying.
Yeah.
I like a woman who believes in something.
Yeah.
So they did a remake of that apparently, and I've never seen it. I have a copy of it though, through illicit channels, and it is
The black
Sexy
market.
Killer, 1976, aka The Drug Connection.
The drug connection.
I don't know why, but in my head I was picturing they got Pam Grier to do it. That would have ruled.
It's just like her and a bunch of Japanese actors.
The Chinese.
Chinese. Yeah.
And it's like, but she's just, every line of dialogue from her is like, I do not speak Cantonese. I'm sorry.
She's just like,
but that sounds interesting. That would rule.
or they're all speaking Chinese and she's speaking English for some reason, and it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it'd be like Italy, just fucking whatever.
Yeah, do it like an Italian style.
Yeah,
it's like it doesn't matter.
Dub it over.
Yeah.
So that'll be my, because I've wanted to see this and I have not, so I thought this was a good opportunity.
I didn't know it existed, but I want to see it now. Now
cool.
that I know about it.
Yeah, so it might be horrible, but probably not. It's got to be it's got to be entertaining because the the Shaw Brothers, they're sort of a baseline of entertainment. They usually, a lot of the movies don't fuck around in terms of, they start quick, and one of the funny, especially later on, the way they would end the movies is basically when the bad guy is killed, like literally, if
it's over.
Like let's say it's a sword, like he's stabbed with the sword and he falls over, there's just a screen that says the end.
The end, yep.
Shaw Brothers production. It's like right when the bad guy is killed.
Yeah.
The end.
Yeah. You don't need a fucking 10-minute dialogue scene after that just you don't care about anyways. You just saw the cool part.
Yeah.
Okay. End.
So they're good about cutting to the chase and giving people what they want, but we shall see.
I like it.
So I wonder how much nudity there was going to be in this. That 1976 China, I don't know. We shall see.
Yeah, it was unreleased, so.
Yeah, because usually the ones that get released in the U.S. are all the martial arts, the sword play movies, and then the Arrow's releasing a box set that's mostly horror movies from Shaw Brothers next month.
Oh, cool.
But they produced all kinds of movies, but usually the ones that get released in North America are the martial arts movies.
Yeah, they've done Shaw Brothers box sets before, but they have so many movies. I guess numerous box sets could be made from that stuff.
Yeah, because they did like rom-coms and stuff, so I don't think that we're ever going to get a rom-com Shaw Brothers box set.
Hey, maybe.
I'm very ignorant. I thought all they made was martial arts movies because that's all I've ever seen.
Well, next week I
think that's all I've seen from them too.
Explain a little bit what the Shaw Brothers are. They're brothers. They ran a studio in Hong Kong.
Yeah, you should. Go into it.
And they just absolutely shit out movies. I mean, it's amazing.
For a couple decades, right?
Yeah, from the I think almost 40 years.
Wow.
Yeah. But like one thing I want to bring up is sort of their flagship martial art director is named Chang Che, and he would direct like 5 or 6 movies a year for them. For like I think he made like 60 in a decade he made like 60 or 70 Shaw Brothers movies that he directed.
Jeez.
Or something like that. It's something insane.
Those Asian directors, I swear, you look them up on IMDb and they always have like 100 movies, like holy shit. It's impressive.
Yeah, I know it's not Chinese, it's Japanese, but Miike would pump out 6 or 7 movies a year for a while.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He sure would.
And it just gives me, having worked on movies, it just gives me a headache trying to imagine logistically
You'd have to be a
making
machine.
7 movies in a year, feature length movies in a year.
Yeah, you would have to streamline yourself into a machine and just like you just didn't skip a beat. You're just moving.
Mhm.
Like
All right.
efficiency, I guess.
Oh, James had asked about the movie you wanted to show, Tom. That you were waiting for Simon.
It was just a funny clip but I
Oh.
want Simon to see it. It's making fun of you, Scott, with a clip.
Simon has to
So
see it.
obviously
with
I
his own
want
eyes.
Simon to see it.
The
So
disrespect.
I'll just wait.
Okay.
You'll like it too, Scott, I promise.
Okay.
It's a clip we took of Scott. It's a clip we took of Scott like brushing his teeth in his bathroom. It's just like-
Yeah, it's all the Epstein surveillance cameras I've installed. When you were away, I had
My
all the
undercover
footage.
mission.
Yeah.
we made our own movie, Scott in his own house.
I'm releasing the Wilcox Files next week.
Don't worry, we edited it all together. We made it look cool. It's very watchable.
It's not as spicy as you would hope, but there's some good stuff in there.
There's some production values and
Yeah. All right. So next week it's The Sexy Killer, the Shaw Brothers movie, remake of Coffee, the Pam Grier movie, and what do you want to do the same time, or are you guys both able to do next Saturday?
Fine by me.
I think it's fine. Yeah.
5 p.m. Okay. All right. Thank you, James and Rick, Nate, whoever else was watching tonight.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. So I have my little end banner here. Thank you, everybody, and have an awesome night.